Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Tomi Lola, well known as Mrs. Vicky. Thank you guys for all your messages. I read everything. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Yes, I'm back this week and we are back to our usual discussion. So today I would like to talk about parenting, our parenting skills, and I would like to ask, at what time do you think is right for us to allow these kids start house chores? Okay, for me, I feel age 6 is okay for you to allow your children to start doing some things in the house, like sweeping and washing the dishes. It might not be the breakable ones, It's just good for you to allow these children explore at a younger age to know how to do this, so that by the time they grow up or when they find themselves where they're supposed to do things themselves, it's not going to be difficult for them. I'm going to give an example about my personal experience. When I was young, I lived with my uncle. In fact, oh my god, my uncle's wife was something else. Like, she was, I won't call it wicked, because I learned a lot from her, and most of the things I know how to do today are majorly from her. But I just think she wasn't doing it the right way. Eldest in the house, she has 4 children, and I was in charge of these children, my cousins. Guess how old I was? I was just from age 6, I think. I was already in charge of 3 other young children. Like, I bathe them, I make sure their clothes are washed, I make sure the house is clean. I do a whole lot of things, and that has really helped me as an adult. Though she was doing it to spite me, or she wasn't doing it to train me. But today I appreciate it, even though it was in a very tough and harsh way. I appreciated the fact that I learned those things, and they are actually part of me, and I'm also passing it to my children. My daughter, I do tell her that at her age, there's nothing I'm unable to do. Like, I started cooking at age 6. Yes, I started cooking, like cooking for the house, not cooking practice and fail. As in cooking for the house, pounding yam, doing all sort of other house chores. I was doing it, and you'll find out that parents today just try not to they try to indulge their children, like, oh, she's too young, I don't want her to hurt herself, I don't want her to do this, no, she can't do that, she can't. And yet you have house helps that are like your children's age mates, or maybe even younger, and you make sure you compel them to do all those things, to clean the house, to sweep. I see some house help, some are barely 10-year-old, and you see them doing a whole lot of things that are not even supposed to be. I think that's child abuse anyways, but there are some basic things that you can allow your children to do. If you know you can't allow your children do what you are asking your house help to do, then you must be a very wicked person. That's child abuse. If your children cannot wash the dishes, cannot mop the floor, and you have a house help that is underage doing that, I think you're very wicked. So I think as parents, whether the child is yours or not, I think it's just right for you to train them in the right way. Teach them basic things in the house. Teach them to sweep, to wash their clothes, to wash their panties. Start from washing their panties to washing their clothes, okay? Because you never can tell. Tomorrow they'll find themselves where they can't find washing machine, where they can't find house help. Then what would they do? They won't be able to take care of themselves. I think it's really wrong. That helped me. Back to my story. My cousins grew up not knowing how to do a lot of things until when their mom died and their stepmom started maltreating them, teaching them the hard way, and anytime we get to see, and they tell me that, oh, this woman is so wicked, can you imagine, she told me to do this, I'm the only one cleaning the house, I'm the only one washing clothes, I'm like, how old are you? You are 18 and you are doing this, you are complaining that, oh, your stepmom is wicked. How old was I when I was doing all this for your mom? I was barely 8 years old and I was doing all this for your mom. So you guys should enjoy it while it's lasting. As a matter of fact, she's training you, They had to learn the hard way as adults. but I was used to it. So I don't even see it as big deal anymore. Remember the last time my kids went on an holiday, I had to tell my in-laws nanny. I told her, please allow these kids take their plates to the kitchen themselves. Allow Moi can do little things. She can sweep the floor, she can wash her plates. Please allow her do that. She can actually bathe herself. She can also assist her sister, please, because I don't want them to come back to Lagos and they will not sit down. I don't have Azem. I will be the one to start doing that, packing their plates, washing their plates. Who has that time? You know, I had to tell her that this girl knows how to do this thing. Don't indulge her not to do anything in the house, because I don't even want a child that will be around me that won't be able to do all those little things. I also have a friend that her daughter is, how old is her daughter now? I think her daughter is 8, 9. Even me, that was still proud that, oh, my daughter can sweep, she knows how to do this. Man, my friend's daughter, she can do a whole lot of things. Like, she's so good. You know, she cleans the house, arrange the house, wash the plates, and she can still make some little, you know, make egg for breakfast, fry some sauce. Really impressed. At a point I told her that I think you're overusing this. In case you also have house help, I think you shouldn't treat them like slaves. You shouldn't treat them like slaves. Treat them right. Treat them like you treat your own child. Nurture them and teach them. When they make mistakes, try to correct them with love and not with slap, please. So I'd like to hear from you. At what age did you start cleaning and doing some house chores, and at what age do you think is right for us to start with our children? Okay, I have given my opinion. I said earlier, I think from age 6 is fine for a child to start sweeping. You know, the child should be able to at least wash her plates, cup, with under supervision though. So I would like to hear from you. What age do you think is good or is best for us to indulge them in house chores? Okay, I would love to hear from you guys. So I'm going to drop the curtain right here. So till I come your way next time, remain real and remember to be good to everyone. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and I'd love to